First grade, back to school orientation. New rules and reminders to help you keep yourself and your friends safe. As we start this new school year together, there are some things I want you to know. One, this school year will look a lot different, but that doesn't make it any less special. Two, we will have to follow new rules this year to keep us safe and healthy, but we are still a team. Three, we can rely on each other when things feel strange because we have each other. It's okay to feel nervous or confused because this is new for everyone. But the more we know, the better we'll feel. Now let's talk about what coronavirus is and why this school year will be a little different. What is the coronavirus? Coronavirus is a respiratory illness that affects people's lungs. It is similar to the flu and can spread easily. Symptoms of coronavirus: the chills, fever, headaches, muscle pain, sneezing, sore throat, stomach pain, tiredness, and trouble breathing. How does it spread? Coronavirus spreads through close contact from person to person. This is why it is so important that we social distance and keep our hands to ourselves. Coronavirus also spreads when an infected person sneezes, coughs, or talks, and their water droplets touch another person. Why did we quarantine? COVID-19 spread quickly in many countries. To keep it from spreading too quickly, we went into quarantine in March of 2020. The stay-at-home order was designed to flatten the curve or slow the spread of the virus. This way, the hospitals wouldn't be overwhelmed with patients and people could lower their risk of getting sick. What ways can we stay healthy here at school? Coronavirus is a virus we do not want to spread. We must learn safe ways to be at school that will help us all be healthy. What the school is doing. Our custodians are working hard to keep our school clean. They are disinfecting and cleaning our desks, tables, and other surfaces every day. The school is also lowering the number of students in classrooms at one time and closing big group areas where too many people would be at one time. Your safety is always the most important thing. This is why this year may be a little different. We will clean our areas more, have less fabric items, and avoid sharing our supplies. Germs, germs, germs. Coronavirus is spread through germs from our mouths and noses. We can't see germs, so we have to make sure we do what we can to keep them from spreading. We can wash our hands often with soap and water and use hand sanitizer throughout the day. How do we wash our hands? Wash your hands frequently. Wash with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Wash your hands after using the bathroom and before and after moving from one part of the school to the other. We can blow our noses and cover our coughs with tissues. Once we're done, we should immediately throw away the tissue and wash our hands. We can cover our mouths when we cough. We should always cough into our elbows instead of into the air or in our hands. Also, cough away from people around you if possible. We can keep our extra clothes and toy items at home. This will help us from spreading germs into the classroom and to our classmates. We can keep our own personal space bubble. If you're standing closer than an arm length away, length from someone, you are too close. We can keep our own supplies to ourselves. We know that it is usually kind to share, but this year we have to be careful. We need to keep our own supplies in one place and not share with others. We can keep our distance when possible. It is recommended that we stay 6 feet apart. This is not always possible in a small room, but we must at least always stay an arm's length apart. We can wear a face mask or covering whenever possible. Face masks are a good way to protect people around you from getting sick. They must stay on your face and not be played with. Why? 1. Face masks are used to protect you and those around you. 2. They should be worn while around others in public areas. 3. You should still remain 6 feet away from others even while wearing a mask. Pay close attention. How to properly wear a mask. Your mask should stay on at all times unless your teacher tells you otherwise. It should cover both your mouth and your nose. You should not treat your mask like a toy. You should not touch or wear someone else's mask. You should not chew gum or eat candy in your mask. You should not take your mask off in the bathroom or without permission. How not to wear a mask. Let's look at these pictures. These are ways that you should not wear your mask. You shouldn't put a hole in your mask to eat or drink. You would simply take it off and make sure that you wash your hands and put it back on. You should not wear your mask like an earring. You should not wear your mask where it's not covering your nose. You should not wear your mask like a mustache. You should not just cover your nose and not your mouth. And you should not wear your mask around your neck. Safe for school. A healthy temperature is considered between 97 degrees and 99 degrees. A temperature of 100.4 or higher is considered a fever. Taking our temperature. People who are sick often have a high temperature. You should have a parent or adult take your temperature at home if you are not feeling good. If no one at home can help, the school nurse can take your temperature. We should not stand too close to our classmates or touch them. Our hands carry germs and we do not want to spread them. We should not hold hands, hug, or high five. We can show each other we care with air high fives from a distance or air hugs. We should not touch our faces, noses, or mouths. When we are sick, our spit and snot carry our sick germs. If we touch our face, we can put these germs on surfaces that other people may touch. We should not cough into the air without covering our mouths. We should not touch things that do not belong to us, like our classmates' supplies, coats, or backpacks. In the classroom, when sitting at your desk, make sure not to touch other people's personal items. Keep your distance from the other students around you. In the hallway, we will have to line up differently this year. Instead of being right behind the person in front of you, you need to give them their personal space bubble. Try to keep 2 shoe lengths between you and the person in front of you. When we are in the hallway for restroom breaks, we have social distancing dots, and those dots will help us be 6 feet apart from our classmates. In the bathroom, you should be careful in the bathroom. Keep your mask on your face, do not touch your face, and get out quickly to wash your hands. Always wash your hands when leaving the bathroom. On the school bus, you should follow the rules of your bus driver. They are there to keep you safe. You have to sit apart from people on the bus to reduce the spread of coronavirus. During lunchtime, stay in your seat. Keep your hands to yourself and to your food. Do not touch other people's food. Remember, stay home if you're feeling sick. Don't come to school if you have a fever. That means you feel hot or you have the chills. Don't come to school if you have a cough. Don't come to school if you have body aches. Don't come to school if you feel congested or have a runny nose. And don't come to school if you feel nauseous. Just ask. If you don't know, the best thing to do is ask a teacher or another adult. We're here to help you. Listen up. We can prevent coronavirus from spreading in our school by washing our hands frequently, avoiding touching other people and things that are not ours, distancing ourselves at least an arm's length apart, wearing masks, and staying home when we feel sick. Doing our part. These new rules can seem like a lot, but we're doing our part to keep everyone safe and healthy. Kids all around the world are doing their parts too. Let's look at the bright side. We've all had to handle a totally new way of living, and we're doing great. We're still going to have a fantastic year together.